Man, come on now, say my name. Hey, man, say my name. You heard me? Say my name. Before I die, we'll be a legend. What? Say my name. Say my name. I'm not finished. This one's for you, Ness Rivera. Love you, mama. Yeah. Man, say my name. Yeah. Let's build this cake up. Get by side. What up, Raven? Like the West Coast niggas, son, I'm all about the dollar sign. If the money's right, then I'm signing by the dotted line. Cheap with the dough, I ain't giving nothing out of dime. Mostly for the cheese, I was out doing a lot of crimes. Had to switch it up, same mind, live it up. Since I'm from the old state, it's a must, I get the bus. Niggas bumpers in they sets, and they whips, and they trucks. With some liquor on the side, 80 proof in they cups. Give a fuck about nothing if it's not about the presidents. It's gonna be some moves when I pop up in your residence. Holla at my bro, like what up, you got the medicine? Plus I need a beat, not a thing for me to represent. Vigilante from the legend stores with your key though. I landed on a cap, coming straight from Puerto Rico. I'm all about the stacks, for the racks, I'm a Devo. Till I reach that pinnacle, 160. I'ma go get it, making moves, making more cheddar. I've been needing all of it, so you best to know better. Hey, got my mind made up. If you're about making business, let's build this cake up. I'ma go get it. It's real music.
MJ.
Ohio.
Only state that says high, in between both double O's. Midwest respect the flow, Midwest respect the flow.
Ohio.
Yeah. 513, born and raised, Cincinnati, paved the way. Christ Hospital, second month, frost out on that seventh day. God bless that firstborn, always stepping out for more, always reaching out for more. So let's see what's in store for this northern slave. But to give the gap that God gave, now use it through life's rays, or the light in them dark caves. Thank God that he saves, thank God that he paved. Grooves right down on the ground for the ones who hearing the sound. Where's the bass that's in the cap? Real music, that's where it's at. Columbus said it's got my back, so I sit back and recline for God's picture, perfect sign. Yeah, fam, no filter needed, one of a kind. Instagram on the list, not completed. Keep rolling, no struggle lane. Some say I'm insane, some say I'm a bit lame to rap where there's so much pain. For the cities, for the state, Midwest, God is great. Don't know what you missing until it's too late.
Ohio.
Only state that says high, in between both double O's. Midwest respect the flow, Midwest respect the flow.
Ohio.
Only state that says high, in between both double O's. Midwest respect the flow, Midwest respect the flow.
Ohio.
No disrespect to that West Coast, that down south, or that East line, but the Midwest is just fine. Why you forgetting this, man? I'ma come up with a plan. Make you remember that God be blessing us even when someone's returning to winners. Gotta laugh through them growing years, had to work through those many tears. As the life circle gets smaller, problems and issues get taller. That's okay, you keep going on, growing up and rolling on. Ohio is where it's at. 1803 founding facts. Lift me up, Lord, with your grace. Lift me up so I can see your face. Give me faith to can't be replaced. Show the light so I can win this race. Yo, where all God's people at? Faith, true supporters. Real music is not distorted. Matter of fact, it's what you ordered. Here's a dose of what you need. Everything minus the greed. Now all of us can proceed to go serve my G.O.D. And I'll be the first one on the list, cause my name is Prophecy. Real music is in the building. Yes, we do it properly. Properly.
We gon' make you say it. Now everyone who comes around, go ahead and just replay it. We gon' make you say it. Now everyone who comes around, go ahead and just replay it.
God is good and you can't deny. God is good and you can't deny. God is good and you know that's right. In between both double-O's, let's go.
Ohio.
On the state that says hi, in between both double-O's, Midwest respect the flow,
Ohio.
On the state that says hi, in between both double-O's, Midwest respect the flow,
Ohio.
Fox, you come with me.
Let's say it like this. No way. Ain't no way the devil could say like this. No way. Ain't no way the devil say like. Yeah, he tells me I ain't worth a penny. Maybe that's why no one will defend me. Many hate, few and very few are really friendly. What's that devil going get the Henny? Put the other bottle with tonic. Pressure in my brain, maybe that's why Pops is an alcoholic. So I gotta grow up, be a man, get down, speak up on the someone so will never ever be up on it. When all the hypochondriacs and all the hypocrites and all the smart actors who just a little red get together, formulate a plot, thinking God's not hearing it. Come on, man, not a little bit. That's when I know the devil's at work. Cause I know what this many people can have from a church or feel where your man's at. But can't pray cause when you look, it's nothing but nubs or his hands at. See, when I walked, it was the nice. Then it's up to Christ, saying that he paid the price. Then I saw the light, it was shining bright. Single candlestick, dark. But I keep on writing till I bring light through the pen and pad. That's the only other way, right? Keep the bigger picture in sight. Wrap the fingers all the way around to your whole hand grip the sight. See, the devil thought he had a plan. Yeah. See, the devil thought he had my hand. Got me through every which way to a fake promised land that he never made with him. He stepping sick of sand. Yeah. See, it's never okay to be in the same place. Cause you never awake. Then it's too late to try to replace what's already been placed. That's why you gotta turn around, stand up and say, turn that one night. 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 Let's say it like this. No way. Ain't no way the devil come. Let's say it like this. No way. Ain't no way the devil say like. Now I'm about to take it up to another level. Tell the truth, the whole truth about the devil. He's the first one to spread lies, break ties, first one to make a mother cry. I don't know why, but I do know that God saved me. Had me follow that long straight and never ever since I was a baby. The devil tried to persuade me, drove me crazy. Stop loving God, boy, please, you couldn't pay me. Now I'm about to tell her like it is, and the parents and the kids get the same type of message. No question, see the devil hates positivity. Drink it all up, call your lemonade, leave you empty. Now here's a new way. Okay, to tell the devil no way. Jose, you gotta educate your mind all the time, otherwise you'll be the blind man sitting in the movie. Only a percent of y'all will get it. Only a percent of y'all will be with it. Are you with it? Cause the devil come up with your head and he ain't stopping. I told you before, hit your body, leave you rocking. Leave you in the manhole. It's so dark you can see the videos of the gorillas of the Congo. That's why you can't listen though. But some of y'all folks out there don't want to hear me though. See, the devil thought he had a plan. Yeah. See, the devil thought he had my hand. Got me through every which way to a fake promised land that he never made with him. He stepped in sick of sand. Yeah. See, it's never okay to be in the same place, cause you never awake. Then it's too late to try to replace what's already been placed. That's why you gotta turn around, stand up and say, turn that on night. 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 Let's say it like this. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Ain't no way the devil come. Let's say it like this. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Ain't no way the devil coming with the same lie.
Are we
to the spotlight?
Defend himself from what?
he put another song on?
Nah, we in there.
No,
I hear myself.
I don't hear anything.
So, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Spotlight of Columbus, only on WTMH Radio.
Today, because I can't hear anything. I'm sorry, everybody.
I'm not. I'm very much on. Today, I'm on one. Another one.
Go ahead.
Another one. So, what's good, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to Spotlight of Columbus, only on, again, WTMH Radio. This is William Ryan, and I am with Patrice Morris and Capone. What's good with y'all, though? What's popping?
Oh, no, we're not.
We in there?
There it is. Nope. I'm gonna get it.
And mine is out.
Just keep going. Don't stop the show.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Talk about it. Let's talk about
Can't
it.
hear anything.
But you talking though. That's
You
all
can
that.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spotlight of Columbus, WTMH Radio, and I'm so glad you guys have tuned in again for us. Hi, Mike Mobley. And let's see, Jessie. Of course, Jessie's on. That's my girl.
What's good with you, Jessie?
Turns it every Monday.
night.
So
Every night.
we got a guest coming in today, and he should be here soon. His name is
Scrape. My big boy, Scrape.
Yes, and
Woo-hoo-hoo.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
can't wait. I'm actually geeked. I ain't seen him in a while too.
Yeah, he was
Man.
really excited. He's been promoting. He's been doing some things as well. I'm getting upset.
I'm just
Okay,
saying, Tony,
so-
my 9.
No way.
Yep.
No way. What?
No way that the devil gonna bring me down.
Okay,
What?
so
Let's go.
I do have something that I want to talk about, or me and Ryan wants to talk about.
What's that?
What did you say you want to talk about today? Question of the day.
Oh,
Question of the
the
day.
question of the day. Okay. This is coming from William Ryan. This isn't personal. This is just, something that we would actually like to know and like people to chime in on as well. If you found a nice portion of money, okay, would you A, keep it, or 2, find out who it is?
Who's it? Who it
Who it
belongs
belongs to, actually. So, Capone.
Hold on. I need you to.
So let's be. I'm gonna make this clear. Say if you just randomly
You found some money.
found a lump sum of money.
You found a bag.
No.
No. You found
not
a bag.
Just a
I'ma
lump
just
sum
say
of
a
money.
bag.
I need an
Why
exact
you
number.
couldn't-
I need an exact number because that dictates.
It don't matter.
Okay,
It don't matter. It's money.
I'll give
It
it.
was in a billfold.
It was not
It was in a billfold.
$1,200.
Oh, I'm keeping that.
If you
I'm keeping that.
okay,
I need that.
So let me ask you a
I'm
question.
keeping that.
On that note,
So you
On
gonna
that
keep it
note-
on.
I'm gonna go to church and be like, Lord,
note.
because it could have been my blessing.
Have
I'm
you,
gonna sow the seed.
okay, wait a
He said
minute.
he gonna sow the seed.
On that note, have you ever had a time where you lost money that could have been bill money and everything, and that was something that happened to you where, gosh, I mean, like literally something, where it really was a dire situation that you really lost this money?
Nah,
And would you have that same scenario thought if that was the case?
Look
I
in your.
what I could speak on. I had
What's good with your?
I had $3,000 taken from me. I had like $5,000 taken from me. Like I had some bands that the people that took from me, but I've never
like.
So you never lost,
dropped by.
not a big amount of money. I may like lost to 5 or 10 or 20 or something, but I check my pockets before I move. Like that's just me. Because
it might be a
well, the reason I'm saying it because that has happened to me before.
So who got the $1,200?
Where I've lost, like you know,
I need
like,
a finder's fee. Shit,
that's the first thing I said. Let me find out that I found some money.
Like I've had that situation before where I've lost like a substantial amount of money, and that hurts, especially if you know that it's probably a possibility that you won't be getting that back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to think on both situations, especially now. Look what time of the year, what time of the month it is. It's the beginning of the month. It could be somebody's rent money, their bill money.
But realistically, if we're gonna throw out scenarios, then we gotta be real.
Okay.
We're adults, so we got a lot of ish going on.
Right.
That and we always, everybody say blessings. You know how they gonna come. Sometimes you gotta accept them. Don't take it. Don't question the blessing. Sometimes you take it, run with it. And we're adults. We're adults.
Do you believe in karma?
Karma? Hold on.
Really real.
No, okay, karma can go both ways. It can be like karma
can be good or bad. But it really depends, honestly. Like put like this: if I'm on a good streak, and I'm like having all this, just everything just working out, and then something like that happen, I will sit back and be like, man, there's so much going on.
That means that bad karma
if I don't do this. But then again, it also depends on how the money is, how you find the money too. Now, if you find the money, if you find somebody's wallet,
it wasn't
you take the money out the wallet.
No. I'm just saying, if you find somebody's wallet, then
you have the information that you can contact.
So then now you had a 50-50 split. But if you find some money and it has no ties to nobody, what you gonna do? You gonna run to the next food like, hey man, I think somebody lost $200. They're gonna be like, oh man, you know what? No.
So the case was because I feel like honestly, we need to. It does have to go back to that whoever. Because
that's what I was thinking. No, let's be honest.
Okay,
when we
first
first
of all, I was
found
like,
it, when we were we was like, oh my God, oh my, and I was.
So you got $200 just sitting there.
But then I start thinking.
Let me be an accomplice. Let me get 250 so I can be an accomplice. So I can help you.
Listen. First of all,
then I started thinking.
You're an accomplice, bro.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, then I start really thinking like, what if that, because it's the time of the month that somebody's bills and with the way we were talking about saying it, if we do ask, we don't say how much it is. We just say, have you lost, some money? And then if they say, yeah, how much? And if they can't tell me how much, we know that that's not.
Yeah, but if we're going to be real, then we got to be real. How many times you ask that question?
I'm not only asking it twice.
Well, I'm just, I call it my due diligence to make sure that it
put it like this.
That I did at least try.
Put it like this. God put nerves in us, right? The moment that you felt some type of way, that was already, you allowed to keep it. Because some people just like they be like, oh, I'm out of here. But you was like, maybe I should. That lets you know that you're not a cold-hearted person. So I personally would say, keep the money, do something good with it. I mean, you're not messing up money anyway, so
I'm gonna
invest in yourself. So then it'd be like whoever it is, they could be a silent investor. I mean, you can make it work for you.
I don't throw a seed.
But you gotta think. You gotta think. We're adults. That money, everybody like if a kid found that money, then they'd be like, oh man, what the hell? Like we don't know what that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, if a kid found it, I'm going.
Watch this. Pistol, Jordans, this and that. Hold up. Now that day, as an adult, it's almost like you got to look at it like if you find it, you find it. Like I said, if it has somebody's name on it, then okay, then you could be like, you could take the money and return the wallet, so they ain't got to cancel out all these things.
Ain't no name on no money.
Can you let him finish talking? You just been interrupting the whole time.
Okay. Ain't no name on no money.
Nah, it ain't no name.
It's only Benjamin Franklin.
Just a second.
Like I said, if it's found in the wallet, then you would have 50-50 on making a decision. Now, if you just got some money and it's in a billfold or it's in a sock, I don't care if it's in a regular bag, that's kind of yours. Because if you went to court, the judge would say, "Did you find it?
Yep.
Was anybody trying to argue the situation at the time?
Mm-hmm.
No." He said, "Then rightfully, that's yours. You found something that wasn't, that nobody tried to claim immediately. Nobody's responded or even thought of whatever. So they probably like, man, I lost his money." But they probably sit around like, what you gonna do? Once you got to take that L. I say if you give me half, then the conversation just goes and say.
So let's put it like this. This is the question of the day, and I want people to chime in on this. Our number is 614-781-0754. What would you do if you found
$1,200,
a nice lump sum of money?
See, you can't ask that because you got to think about it.
Season too.
That's a lot of money that's a lot of money to ask to somebody to maybe possibly have.
But you never know what kind of calls we might get in for that. It might be somebody that's thinking like me. It could be somebody that's thinking like go with it and run.
Do you have the money still?
Nope.
Did you spend any of the money?
No. We haven't touched the money.
Why not?
Why you keep saying we like
that nigga is involved?
Ain't no we.
Listen.
Me.
I'm asking why not?
She
honestly, because
I'm asking.
It's the conscience.
Honestly, it's because I've been in a situation like that before, and I know how hurt I was and kind of devastated. That I lost that type of some money. And my thing is, it wasn't anything that I did. That I had did wrong or anything like that. I don't. I was asking myself like, why would this happen to me?
Put it like this. Let me ask you a question. I got a real because, like I said, we gotta be real now.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you picked it up, you was like, "What?" Okay, if you was really
savage,
no. That's not what I was gonna say. I'm just saying if you really, I don't know the word for it. Why did you just put it back down there? Unless somebody else deal with that conscience or problem, whatever. Why did you do that?
Because at the time I was thinking about it when I first grabbed it up.
So why'd you drive back and put it where you found it?
No, well, my conscience wasn't thinking at the time. And when I first picked it up, I was like, "Oh my God, what is this?" And then when I felt it and how thick it was, I said, I didn't put it in my purse yet. I was just like, I want to count and see what's in here. That was, and I'll be honest, that's exactly how I thought. Like, I want to count and see what's in here. This one right here was trying to go, like when I finally did put it in my purse, because I said, well, he was trying to go in my purse to grab it.
Nah, I said, this is what I said. This is my exact statement.
You drive, I'll count.
Because you need to focus on driving, because it is almost 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I'll count. And then based off of what we find, and I'm gonna ask y'all, Facebook, for real.
Well, watch it. Social media is so open. Has anybody even seen anybody that say, "Man, I just took an L. I just lost a whole envelope." As much as we on social media, and we even
I don't know nobody around now.
I'm just saying.
That's all white folk.
We thought sometimes things.
She live in white folk area. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they good out there. They got it.
They got the bag.
All I'm saying is
they got the bag.
It's a hard thing because if I'm about to pull off and man, listen, I done found $20 in this hallway and I kept walking.
Listen,
and I could have probably shut down and lost that, but guess what? I needed gas, man. Listen, it's just going. Maybe that was my blessing though.
For real, I found $20 out at the club this weekend, for real.
Yeah, I found money like when you go out and stuff and people drop money and stuff like that.
What's the difference?
They're spending it already.
No. What's the difference?
But I was younger then.
You can't.
No, there's no difference. I mean, but I was younger then. So my mind frame was a totally different thing.
A pastor would tell you, enjoy your blessing. Because what that was your blessing? What if it was? I mean, we're not supposed to ignore our blessings because some people, every time we ignore it and we decide to go the other way, now we're stuck with regret. Now we're stuck with, just that thought. Then now we're interrupted. Enjoy your blessing, have a good time.
We shouldn't have came to Capone with this one.
Why not?
Because you speaking logic. We don't need that right now. We're trying to
think it's $1,200. My upgrade camera almost cost that much. You know what? If I'd have found $1,200, I went straight to eBay. Like extra battery.
No, yeah, because I haven't touched anything. I have to
enjoy your blessing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If it's $1,200, let's take $200 out of that and donate it to the church, and then keep the rest for yourself.
That's so fun. Maybe that because I did my tidings. I didn't go to church yesterday, but I did watch. I did watch.
You watch a Madea movie
on Facebook because he actually has.
Why would we do something like that?
They said people don't go to church watch Madea movies because
no.
It was a joke that they had on Facebook. Right?
But our pastor, he actually is First Church of God, and you can actually still watch him on Facebook and everything because he's Facebook and everything. So I watched the sermon on Facebook. yesterday, and then they have it where you can still do your tidings and everything that way too.
So
I did my you can literally do.
Oh yeah, you can donate.
You can literally do your tithes through. And I know I love my pastor. I mean, and the thing about it is, I feel bad because I haven't been to church in a while. I used to go all the time, and he's had a few people the people hit me up like, what's going on? Yeah, it's time to get back and get the kids back over here and everything. But yeah, I did my tidings online, and then this happened.
We can sow that seed again.
Yeah.
Just look like this. You ain't been doing no wrong. Something fell in your lap. Blessing. Just don't think too much into it. Just keep on.
Accept the bag.
It's yours. It's yours.
Accept the
bag. Give it to me, and I'll do something good with it.
Bet you will.
I tell them go straight to eBay. They're gonna see me making movies in about a week.
Listen, the blessing is upon us.
Hey man, hey, because I mean,
the blessing.
Hold on. Here's the question: how long ago did this happen?
My lap. It was a while ago.
What's a while ago?
Like 3 weeks.
But no, 3 weeks ago, Ryan. Stop making stuff.
I'm like, what? I'm like, you should have been like, look, I spent everything. I'm on the last 100.
It was today.
Oh, really?
Today.
So it's orange.
No. Coming out, like heading here. Like,
oh wow. Oh, that's why you're excited.
I know. He said, yeah.
He said we
been we this whole time. Let's just be real here. We've been we.
Man,
at Spotlight of Columbus for a long time now. Son.
All I'm saying is
that is it.
Enjoy it.
Investment.
Enjoy it. It's yours. You know, unless you go back to the scene of the crime and try to figure out who's out there looking for it.
The blessings keep falling in my life.
I don't know what's going on with my Spotlight page, but that's okay. So, and on the other things, because we're past that now. We're past that.
That's what happens when you ask me.
Again, though, if you do want to chime in on this conversation, this is the conversation of the day. The phone number is 614-781-0754. Now,
if somebody call in saying, give it, go find who it is, then they're a damn lie. I said it. It's tax season, man.
That's all.
The weather changed. You know, it was nice today.
It really was.
We was on Cleveland Avenue, and the cloud came over right when it was starting. But then once everybody got to walk around and we went outside to get some air, the sun came out and it stayed there.
Oh yeah.
I was like, good day.
And today was a good day.
It was a very good day.
Today was a good day.
A lot of blessings fell today.
You see that? You see how they come around? And it hits us all individually.
She over here like, but I got it.
She got the itch. You see it?
Just give 200 to the church. Keep the rest for yourself, man. Go pay a bill or $5. It don't matter. It's yours because you can't return it to nobody unless they know. Unless it's marked bills like off the movies. Unless they know the last 4 digits that bill. Ain't nah.
Okay.
Just have fun.
Okay.
And you know, take us on to Mango and Barbecue Grill. That's what you do. Sound good though.
For real. That's SC Bar and Grill. Hey, no, for real. Listen. I had one of the best meals I've had in a while from this. It's called SC Bar and Grill. Dead serious.
SC,
yeah, it really is good.
SE
Kitchen Bar and Grill.
Where's that at?
No, it's SC.
S
as in Sam, C is in cat.
Okay.
Kitchen.
Where's that at?
Bar and Grill over on 256.
Yes.
Oh yeah, out of town.
They got free. They got free promotion from us right now.
So that's why I want to call from you. I got to gas up to drive out there.
Oh, but it's worth it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hi, Lori.
Not even gonna lie to you.
No, but they have this blackened salmon, and this time I don't even know what kind of sauce it is, but then they have this double mac and cheese, and you can have like a fresh spinach or asparagus, anything you want with it.
Healthy spot.
So actually, no, it's a bar.
It's a soul
but
food spot
bar. No, it's a bar, but they like literally serve real good cuisine. Like I'm not talking about just buffalo wings
macaroni
and but I'm talking about like meals that they have there that they literally cook, and I mean it's nice. I like, and the kids were the ones that told me about it.
When y'all go to these places that y'all know I'm not going to know about, why don't y'all go live while y'all in there? Spotlight Columbus, go live like, yo, we about to taste this food. We in this spot. Anybody, what you doing? Like, we about to advertise. Let's get in here and say we was here.
That sounds
because I never heard of it.
Yeah,
just think how many other people.
certainly one that told me about it. I never even been there.
My friend
before.
put me onto it.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
She put me and my
do not leave.
She put me and my sister onto it. I'm looking like she took me and like she got like some. It was salmon. No, originally it was the chicken. It was chicken and what was it? Macaroni, cheese, and what else? It wasn't the spinach. It was the artichoke.
You got that?
The artichoke dip. Actually,
no, it was artichoke.
It was
artichoke. I had some artichoke dip from. I can't remember. It was.
The artichoke, man. I was just loving it though.
Yeah, y'all should. Yeah, when y'all be eating at these spots that y'all
that's what we're gonna start doing.
People don't know where that stuff is.
I think I'm gonna start doing that. That'd be like spotlight of the week or something like that for real.
Spotlight food of the week or something. Like, what did you eat this week? And be like, we was here. That's what we ate. It might be dope to get reviews and stuff like that and get them to tune in. And that's when you go in there with your cards and hey, about to review y'all.
I mean, because they really are good and it's good quality, good cuisine. I mean, the salmon is so tender that it pretty much melts in your mouth.
It's a very reasonable price.
Actually, it is. It is.
Well, for the salmon dinner, I think it's like
13
or 14.
But that's like, but you said a meal.
But it's a meal. Yes, it's a true meal.
It's not. It's
hey,
that sounds good.
All right, so
hello.
I'm gonna talk about last week too. You
where you at?
Just keep talking.
So I'm gonna talk about last week.
All right.
Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
Okay. The Arnold Classic.
Okay. Bye bye.
Great turnout. Great. It was actually.
We were supposed to have been there, but somebody didn't take care of the business side because WTMH Radio was supposed to have been there
as media. Yeah.
But we wanted to go into a situation that was going to work best for us to look good. And
so that's what I'm saying. What is okay? So we're going to get back to that.
I didn't know about it.
Okay.
I got told on the ass end of it, like if this would have went according to if it would have according to something a week ago or something we was a shoe-in for, but that part of business, I didn't know it was being taken care of. But obviously, from what I know, it was a lot going on.
It was a lot. The person that actually threw it together, or not threw it together, because they've been doing this for at least like 10 years now.
I missed it.
This was the anniversary year, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I really do. I've been watching your posts.
They've actually done a lot, and they were actually doing not just the award ceremonies, but they had a lot of extra other events going on inside the convention center as well.
Okay,
like every year I've gone, they've always had something new, and with that, I felt extremely blessed to be a part of it. Like I just walked in and like one of my homies, he actually was a boxer for Saturday night and he won his championship. Yeah, and with that it was just like they laid out the red carpet for him and everything throughout that whole weekend.
We had a couple more models that was there too. I didn't even know they had started bodybuilding. I'm like, girl,
she
what
did.
The heck? She looks good though. I mean, because it's not too much. It's just enough to tone.
Still look good.
Like she still look like a woman.
Exactly.
That's too much. They start looking like the dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I went out that Saturday night, it scared the mess out of me because one of the chicks, she shoulder bumped me, and I thought it was a dude. I'm looking like, bruh. And it was a female. And like, to be real with you,
miss you.
I can't date no female that can beat me up. Like Layla Ali, she's beautiful. But to date her in a relationship, she might have a bad day, and I end up getting beat up.
That's why you make sure she don't have a bad day.
I can say that I can make sure that she don't have a bad day.
If you feel scared of your mate that he or she is going to beat you up, that's not the relationship you want to be in.
I'm just saying,
happy life, happy life.
You can try to make her happy.
Say that again.
No.
Yes.
No.
Happy wife, happy life.
Listen.
Oh God, you know that was loud as hell.
Yeah, she really went there. I told you.
Just try to call in again.
Take a call 614.
Now how about
781-0754. Do it. But it would be funny when we call him like, hey, he'd be like, what would y'all say?
I'm like, what up, Pops?
What's
good with you, Pops?
Yeah,
Let's go. What you doing? Let's be real here. What you doing?
He would do the talking.
Okay, all right. I just
should be super quiet.
You know, the number is public.
Let's make that number known again.
614-781-0754.
Oh, side note. The beard game is popping, bro. I've officially been inducted into the beard game.
So that's only because his girl said if he cuts it off, she ain't gonna be with him no more.
That's a lie. First of all,
the beard game only counts when you get at least a half an inch or an inch, bro.
What are you talking about? I'm way longer than an inch,
bro. Length? No, you're not.
What you talking about?
Bruh,
don't try to play me. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a part of the beard game. Listen, my name is William Ryan, and I'm in the beard game.
I know you're my beard game. I know you're mine, but this is what I gotta say. You know you're in the beard. Listen, your lady's gonna tell you when you're officially in the beard game.
She has though.
No. She didn't get the tickle yet.
No, I haven't.
She didn't get the tickle yet. So you're not in the beer game because it takes an inch to half an inch to the inch to get in the beer game. Because then you'll know. You'll stand up and be like, I'm in the beer game.
I'm done.
Sorry, Mom, you had to hear that, but I had to get a hug.
I didn't want to hear that.
Man, hey.
I didn't want to hear that.
Snap.
I didn't want to hear that.
I had to tell him. I had to.
Oh, man.
It's the truth, but I had to tell him. Listen. Oh, no.
So that's the reason why she doesn't want you to cut your beard.
That's the reason why women want all men have beards.
I think that might be the reason why, though. Like,
yeah. You don't remember about like 4 months ago when they had the online Facebook thing? They created the beard things. How they was, and the women actually made that like almost a standard thing for about 60 days.
Like they had Drake's like no beard versus a beard. I'm telling you, that's when my whole perspective on beards changed.
No parts.
Hey, it is what it is at this point.
Did I ting? I don't know what ting is. Did I ting?
Did you sing? Did you sing?
He says ting. He didn't say sing.
He said ting?
The S is by a T. It could have been, type of.
Yeah.
Yes, I am, Tiff. This is me now. So you got to tune in every Monday, 6 to 8 now. Yeah, I'm not tuning. I'm not getting into that conversation.
We was done with the conversation.
I started another conversation.
So back to this sweet potato pie.
Oh, yes.
Now watch this.
Now, all you guys that know me know I never really cooked because I was too busy working. I have actually had time to start cooking. And I bought a homemade sweet potato pie in today. And I'll let you guys talk about it.
Well, hold on. For we say anything, do you remember that? Because I just thought about it. Remember Domino? I'm that guy. Let me get a taste of that sweet potato pie.
I do remember that. So that's the first thing.
Yeah, like when said, I was like, Domino. Man, like that was a throwback. I wish I had it. I would play that. But
YouTube,
man, I'm scared to use YouTube. I'm scared to use YouTube.
Did not want me to give you none of that.
I understand.
No,
I said I was going to give you the Reese's, to be honest with you. The Reese's is
literally. He was like, no,
the Reese's. What's that?
The donut.
You just had the donut. The Reese's.
Oh man, that's a donut, man. What is Reese's? That's a twist donut.
Like literally, I had to fight for the pie here.
Oh, thank you.
Because remember what I told you about that, the stuff that certain things that we make, how they fight, they don't want me to share. The banana pudding.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's okay.
It was just like it was. She made that executive decision. That's what I'm. That's
all of her decisions is
not all the time.
All the time.
Look. You see that smile going away? Look.
All the time.
You might have to switch your seat.
I'm gonna leave that to where it was. I'm gonna leave that to where it is. Go on and switch me real quick. Go on and switch me. I'm being like dead serious. Go on and switch me.
Is the pie here?
I'm about to slide out of this DM real quick.
Yeah, because bro, she wants to hit you.
Yeah, is the pie here? Oh. Because the pie is here. That was my.
Did you switch me?
Yeah, you switched, man.
Yeah.
I was saying about that. Like, she was like, "Hi." She said, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, you better move."
On the slide on over here.
She was not playing. The pie was good.
It was delicious. He said it was all right though.
I didn't care for the crust though, because I never eat the crust. So
nobody really eat the crust, right. But you just got.
Look how little that's supposed some type of way. The pie's good. It was a perfect good blend. Nobody like the crust. I like the crust sometimes the crust to me takes away the flavor of the pie. I ate the crust though. I ate the crust, but next time just scoop off the pie and put it in a bowl. Give me a spoon and let me go.
It's not a pie.
Well, make me a souffle. I'll take a souffle.
That's what it is. It's to be a sweet potato souffle.
Sweet potato souffle.
Well, you know, as a poor kid, we had a bunch of souffles. We didn't have crust.
Forget the crust.
So I'm going to be eating souffles. I'm about to call my mom. I'm like, no, somebody's eating souffle.
Come on. So pieces of souffles now?
She'll actually bake marshmallows on top of it too.
It used to go.
So when you actually take your spoon into it, when you pull it up, the marshmallows are pulling up with the.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's how she.
I don't like marshmallows no more because we had an abundance of them a very long time ago.
But it gives it a whole nother taste when it's baked on top. And she'll bake the souffle first, and then she'll put the marshmallows on and bake it for another about 3 minutes, just enough for it to melt completely.
That sounds good. Mm-hmm. That sounds good. Y'all just.
I haven't done that part yet.
That sounds a little easier though, don't it? Wouldn't that be a little easier? Because if you already got the blend right, it's pretty much.
Well, no, she makes the souffle first. So you still got to make it just like it's a pie. You just don't put the pie into it. You bake it, and then after it's baked, you put the marshmallows on for about 3 minutes. Yeah. Even maybe not even 3 minutes.
Melt it down for 2.5.
So I only qualify for one slice of pie. I just say you
can have another pie.
All right, another pie.
Have another piece of the pie.
I thought I could have another
pie. Get a piece of that
action
action over there.
I'm shocked he's even saying that because
that's not homie.
You know why? Now he's the homie. About an hour ago.
No, you mean like about 20 minutes ago.
Let me tell you why? Because he has a big piece just like this.
Oh, I'm out here.
So you got yours first.
Oh yeah,
but he still wanted that too.
No, she was gonna give it to She was gonna give it to the office. That's what she gonna. Hey Capone, make sure you get what you want, bro. On that one,
I gotta take one side of this because when I make certain things, I don't mind sharing, but
they don't even want to share.
But see, I'm greedy because I don't get it all the time. Because I don't get it all the time,
and you don't cook all the time.
Like if my mom call me if my mom call me right now and say I made some baked beans, then I'm over there. It could just be baked beans.
Listen to this. Let me side note this real quick. Side note this. My girl went over to my mom's house before I
shout her name out. Shut up.
Nah. That's my personal business. We ain't gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Shakira.
Oh,
thank you. No, it's the rule. When you're on radio, if you say my girl, and you don't say her name, she's my lady friend.
My lady friend. Your daddy's name.
Huh? That's your man. But that's your man. Now that we doing that, that's your man. My man. That's your man. Bruce Watts.
See,
is out here.
Okay.
Watts, megawatts.
What were you saying though?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
We're on something else now. What were you saying?
That's your man.
And she said it too, like, hi.
Yeah, she did. She actually likes her though. I like that.
I don't understand why he would have a problem with her coming to my house.
Because she went over to the house before I did. Like I didn't even get to see the layout of the spot yet, and she was already over there.
Oh
yeah,
because I just redone my whole. I mean, like redone the whole.
My lady went over with my sister,
but when she came over, it wasn't redone.
It don't matter. She went over there first.
You got a real lady. I'm telling you right now, if you don't shout her out, when you say my lady, it's mandatory. You got to say the name.
It's all good. We know who he is.
No, it's not about.
Listen, I'm in the industry too.
So I'm not going
happy, and I'm not going to feel some type of way.
I'm like,
she's not no type of way at all. She's not.
How old are you again?
Huh?
How old are you again?
It don't matter.
How old are you? I'm
old enough. I'm old enough.
All right.
She appreciates mine.
You man. You the man.
I ain't the man. I'm that guy. I'm just an individual out here swimming.
You better acknowledge your woman. Say her name.
I do acknowledge her every day. She is my queen. She is my queen.
You really got to say her name. Come on, Wakanda. Say her name.
I just said
we ain't gonna do that again.
No, but he still ain't say it.
It's cool though. Like that's my lady. She know who she is. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
She know where my heart lies.
You don't want to say your lady's name?
Huh?
You don't say your lady? Because you're radio. You're a celebrity, bro.
I'm not a celebrity at all.
Come on, man. You're going to be in a tabloid soon.
Nah, I'm not.
You're going to be in the Spotlight Columbus magazine. I
am humble. I'm a man and I'm humble in the jungle, young man rumble. For real.
You a fool. You want to be in tabloid, you still an engineer and producer.
Nah, that's my lady and she knows she my queen. Oh. That's how we're going to leave it.
That's okay. I ain't mad at you.
Okay, so moving on since you don't want to.
She already said her name, so.
She did, but we good. Like, I'm not even worried about all that.
You were blushing.
Yeah, look at me, bro.
I ain't blushing, bro.
Yeah, you really are.
I'm really not, though. I'm over here talking to a little orange, bro. That's just me in general. I'm half Indian. In general. I don't turn brown. I go red. I don't even listen, for real. You sound defensive right now. Listen, no, for real. Listen. In the summertime, my first job when I worked at, what was it? Home Depot. I never caramelized. I turned orange. Like I was a burnt orange. And I can bring up pictures and everything of me being burnt orange.
Baby,
it's just because I'm Indian. I don't look,
Mama said, baby, it's not that serious.
I'm just saying.
Mama love you.
I know my mom love me, but she love you, babe. She gotta, like, for real, she gotta put the name out.
It's too late now. You can press rewind.
We ain't gonna do that though. We're just gonna call a spade a spade. And guess what? This weekend, actually, there is a poetry slam this Saturday. Actually, since we are Spotlight of Columbus, we are spotlighting.
Monday,
yeah,
Saturday. Where?
Hold on, real quick. Let me go and pull that up, real quick.
Oh my gosh, he's calling me.
That?
Yes.
You better pick up the phone, baby. Ooh.
Why your face keep changing like that?
Yeah, like, let's talk about red.
She got pissed, bro. You look like, I'm telling on camera, it looks bad. You was like this, thinking he's like, answer phone. You like, why you look stuck? Do something. Patrice, say something. Do something, baby. Sneeze.
That's you.
Oh Lord. Your sound effects is off the
bad.
That's how they say I sound when I sneeze.
Terrible.
Oh wow.
But I don't.
Okay.
I say chew.
That's even worse.
I sound like that.
That's even worse.
I don't know.
Oh, time out. There is a wine sip actually at COSI. Thursday.
COSI?
Yeah, they actually go in on COSI. Adult night.
Yeah. And our guest just came in. What we're going to do is we're going to come back.
We're just going to come back.
The Spotlight of Columbus, WTMH Radio. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no clue. Being like dead serious.
Like,
I don't know. I really don't. Like they talked earlier. They talked earlier though. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know. Is that my big bro though?
You know, hey, you was just in here yesterday. I heard the team been trying to do something. Oh, nigga, you definitely gonna touch that. That sounds real good, bro.
This big bro right here, man. We ain't back yet. Hey, this me, big bro. This me right here. This song right here.
That you let me from the door. I'm down to take it slow. Just in case you did
like, I really like that Nicki Minaj type. Attitude plus you thinking them thighs tight. You more than attractive. If I can prove it through action. If you think a nigga acting as if I was Makai's wife. Treat you like that angel God had you designed like bathtub, back rub. After that, you had your wine knife. I enter intuition, but when listening, signs might appear. I had an ear to understand you the white type. I'm thinking I can hold your ass close to the end. And niggas get the notion, don't approach you again. So ring finger, make a toast of you in. These are the type of things I'm thinking while alone at the crib. Not sure if you the one, but girl, I'm hoping you is. Kept my focus, you was open, and no joke or pretend. But like you could be my wife by the time I'm older with kids. So I had to make the song just so you know what it is. Now that you got
It's a jug a day. But all it is for real, this is what I've heard from my dude that actually goes inside of boxing. It's not what you're eating, it's how you're eating. We got hey. I ain't supposed to, man. All right. Hey, we can have it off the record. You like see, that's the type of energy that we need right here today. It's about to be fun. I'm down.
Yes.
Hey, no.
break it down.
And we're back
to WTMH Radio, Spotlight of Columbus. And my baby is here, Straight.
614, what's happening, baby? We in the building, man. Big Straight, man. What up, though? Take over the game. What's happening? We here, man. Yes.
So what's going on with you? Because you know I've been trying to get you into a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I wanted you to be at, the last.
I know.
Yeah, and at the very last minute, they told me that I could have brought you on with him.
See.
And I'm
that'd be crazy.
But you couldn't because you
daddy
got the kids.
Yeah, daddy
and that's okay because that's always first priority.
Yeah, I had to handle my business, so
Yeah,
it happened,
but that's okay because it's always going to be other opportunities.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna let you tell them like what that opportunity was.
First of all, just introduce yourself real quick, big bro. For those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Scrape, Skyscraper, Big Scrape, Scrape the Great. I got a lot of names, man, but yeah, that's me. That's my big bro. Doing my thing for a minute. That's big bro right there, though. That's what's up, bro. Most of y'all know me, man. So I'm here, man.
Yeah, I'm so happy. So I want you to tell, because I know you still been working your grind.
Yeah.
With being the daddy.
Yeah.
And I thought that was so precious how you said I just dropped my son off with his mom and I miss him already.
Yeah.
You are so close with your boys and they look just like you.
I love them. They just left.
They did.
Like a half hour ago to go back to their mom's house.
Yeah, and that's the one thing you could tell they love their daddy.
Yeah,
they love their daddy.
Yeah, man, they good kids, man. One of them a straight A student. Hey, but okay, clap it up for him. Clap it up. I'm gonna clap too. You the pop studio, so you gotta now the other one. Yeah, he's a whole nother beast that I'm dealing with. He's a Gemini. Yeah, man. You got a Gemini. Yeah, his birthday the same day as Tupac's. Woo! And he's two people for sure. About to be great. That's my boy, though, man.
Right. So tell us what's been going on. What are you doing? What's coming up? Everything. Because you always
grind don't stop.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of those people. Like I read a lot of books, and I believe that you should keep your ideas as dark as the night. And then when the time is right, you strike like lightning. Mm-hmm. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Hit them in the face. So I just been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. I'll be in Cali next month for this award show, Academia. I won the best hip hop artist of the year for 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going out there for that award show. I'm finishing up right now my latest project, which is called Swish. You know what I'm saying? All this. And it's about to be a banger. All bangers all the way through it.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
I know you didn't get to hear the show when we were talking about you and we played your music and everything. Did you finally get to see the show?
I checked it out.
And you see how lost I was?
Yeah.
Did you see her face?
I peeked it.
I was like, oh, the cussing. They was like, you get it? And then they had to explain it to me.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
I had to, between me and Denise, we got to listen to it a couple times.
I know.
Denise will get it quicker than I do.
Yeah, for sure. It was like that.
But after I listened to it again, I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand what he's saying now. But at first, I was just like,
it's deep, and when you really feel it and you hear what I'm talking about for real, you understand where I'm coming from, and most people can relate to that because it's just real. The song is called Reality.
Right.
It's just real.
Yeah. He said, yep, that's what it is.
Because it was. You were spitting some facts in that one for real.
Yeah.
And they were laughing at me because all the faces.
Because she wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, what? She was, you know, mom is.
No, it wasn't that. It was just all I was hearing. Like,
She said, "Oh my God!"
I was just the cat, and I was like,
She said, "Oh." Hey, bro, when the song came on,
Yeah.
you started off like that.
Yeah.
She said right that moment, she said,
It took her all the way up.
We had to play it back. We played it again. She was like, "Oh," I was like,
Yeah, and that was the point of I wanted to come out like that, just so it can hit people immediately. Like, ooh, what is he on? Like, what is he talking about? And
well, you got me.
Yeah,
you got me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like she was in the second round. Just
Jesus. We're gonna have to clean it up. I'm gonna get the edited version next time.
No,
Got you.
good, because the thing about it is people relate to how you're saying
For
it
sure.
there. You know me. I'm
relatability.
They always
That's
kind
Mom
of say
Dukes.
I'm conservative and everything, but I'm when it comes down to it, I'm about my business.
Absolutely.
Beat somebody up over my baby.
100. Why you ain't gotta hear say that?
Oh no,
Nah.
she
She like that. I feel threatened now.
No, because you're part of the family now too.
She said it plural. She said black bees.
but she looked at that eye like, do something. I'm like,
because we've been there, done that before.
Here we go.
But I calm down. You'd be so proud.
That's good. That's good.
Remember
Big
how
bro.
many issues?
I know.
I know.
When it's going down, it's going down.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
see, you'd be so proud of me.
down a lot.
Yeah, you have to like kind of really like get me there. Just don't get me there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There we
Leave me
go.
What was
alone.
that the other day? I was like, it was something that happened, and I was like, I keep trying to get out, and they keep pulling me back in. Like from The Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. One day, like they keep pulling me back in, and I won't.
Yeah,
I
man.
won't do it.
Sometimes you gotta just woosah.
Right.
Just take your moment and just relax.
Okay, and I bet other than that, I know like I don't know as far as what's going on there, but I mean Sean, that's my baby too.
Shout out to Sean Harper.
Even though Sean Harper gets on my nerves, I
Yeah.
love him to death because he's family.
Yeah, man.
So how's things going there?
Sean gonna be Sean. Y'all, you know how he get down. That's my guy, man. He's same dude. He's the same dude he was before. You know what I'm saying? The blessings came to him.
Right.
Same exact dude, man.
Yep.
Trevor
Same
Downs.
way.
But we just
Crazy.
we shot a video.
The rain.
We shot a video at his house. I don't know if y'all checked that video out.
No.
It's called Stay Down. It's online right now. We did it. Sean was in the video. Brought him in the video. Brought some foreigners out.
I definitely got to watch
You gotta
it.
check that
I
out.
definitely got to watch it.
Yeah, man. So
But-
Sean doing good. Everything good.
I know. I'm proud of you. He already knows I got to talk mess to him.
I ain't seen
He
him in
definitely
a
is
long
family.
Go check him out. He ain't
He
going nowhere.
definitely is
know.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
Nah.
And the kids are getting so big.
They graduating from high
I
school. all kind
know.
of
They
stuff,
making
man.
me feel y'all making me
too.
feel so old from where we first started all of this.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
everything. Oh my
That
God.
was
So we're talking about you going to Cali.
Yep.
We're talking about the video you just did with Sean.
Yep. Stay down. It's on YouTube right now. We at like about 6,000 views. We climbing. We got to keep going. We got to keep building.
Going. So
Yep.
tell me what else is going on and what's going on in the future, what we're going to see from you. I already told you I want to start following you with a lot of the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
So tell me some more.
For sure. We got I got a tour coming up.
Mhm.
I'll be giving you all the tour dates and stuff real soon. We got a big event that we're going to throw probably this summer. It's going to be like a block party type deal. It's all still in the works.
Okay.
So I will keep y'all posted on that.
Please
you know what I'm
do.
saying? So
Oh, that's
it's
so
just a lot of
nice.
events. I got a little blog that I'm gonna start doing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little freestyle. A lot of people know me from back in the day when I used to do the freestyle thing in the battle.
Right.
So I want to let people know I still, I
Right.
still
And
got
you
the
still
juice.
got it. You
It
still
ain't
got
going
it.
nowhere, man.
Hey,
So
real quick.
we gonna start doing that.
Real quick with it though. We got like an instrumental that we can get you just doing like
Hold on.
We
just a
always
few
do it.
bars, just a little bit.
Yeah, we get
Go ahead, man. Put something on, man.
Definitely just a little bit.
Already?
I was
Already?
I
Look, big bro, listen. I ain't heard your bars in so long. I know you got them. Yeah,
How about this? Y'all get on with the interview and everything, and before the show ends, we can end the show with that. Cause he said throw the beat. I'm like, hold on, I ain't got it.
I'm just saying, like, listen, I got hungry, bro. I've been hungry. Yeah. And for real, I'm not even gonna lie. When my mom first started with you guys, y'all gave me the inspiration to start going towards it.
No doubt.
So, like, you being here is just like a full circle for me. I was just like, my big bro in the building. I know he's gonna keep.
He didn't even know you were coming.
Good, man. Look at you. You still look the same.
He got the beard and everything.
Get with the beard game, bro. Got your man on there.
That's the beard game. I'm pre-beard.
But you almost there.
Yeah. Listen. I'm messing with the Spartan. The Spartan.
Yeah. Does it work?
Yes, bro. It works.
I seen dude. I was scrolling down the timeline, spraying some stuff on his beard. I'm like, what's that?
That's the Spartan. It's the oil.
Yeah.
And then there's this rub, and then the beard.
But they don't need to do it. It seemed like they're doing well without that.
My daddy had a full beard.
I'm cool. My dad didn't have a beard, so I got to make it happen.
Okay, then.
I don't like all the hair. I just keep cutting mine.
I like it.
See, I used to do that. Now I'm just like,
I like it. I can't help it now.
Yeah,
dudes, man.
Yeah.
If I lose some weight, I might.
There it is.
Y'all and the beard. Y'all and the beard.
Facial hair, like that stuff is thicker than your regular hair.
It really is.
And then once it fully, it matches itself to grow long. This stuff hot.
I'm cool with that.
I only let it go so far. I ain't one of the, the big country dudes where they let it just go.
I'm letting it go.
Or like AU, for example.
I've seen guys that braid.
I didn't know who he was when he walked in. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, you look old.
Right now, he the king of the beard game.
Oh man,
he got that super beard.
Yeah, he doing this all perfect. I was like,
listen, I'm telling
you, skin, they can pull that off.
Yeah,
I've been working for
He's
it.
trying to be like his big brother right now.
I'm trying to get there, bro. I'm going all the way out.
Yeah,
I'm going all the way out. My girl like it.
My girl like it. So they love it, don't they?
Yeah.
You see how he keep bringing up his girl?
What do you want to say her name?
Yeah, I already said it.
Hey, big brother.
He was looking at you like what did I say?
Man, why not?
Because it's just like, you got to keep some type of mystique with your lady.
Jay-Z.
I just know.
Early Jay-Z. I'm not
bro. No.
That's what it is.
Why you want to hide her?
No. It's not Beyonce. This is honestly Erykah Badu with Common, and I'm Andre 3000 right now, bro.
Oh man,
dead serious. She get me on all my chakras, bro.
Okay,
and that's why you should say your name.
And I did. Yeah,
I'm proud of you. You got you a good one.
I do. So I gotta hold it down because when we blow up, that's the one that's gonna really be.
All you gotta do is say once. Now you don't have to say it. Now she like, my baby said my name.
Yeah. Bang. Yeah. Give it to her one more time.
Oh, it's Jakira, bro.
Yeah, it is. He whispered it last time. I had to make sure he said
it clear. Let's be clear.
See it one more time. Because he ain't gonna tell he's gonna fight with us, bro. That's cool.
There it is.
Y'all well in the day.
You came in with that energy, bro. Listen, he came in here with energy.
It's good energy. I know who we was gonna have on the show.
Right, but when you did it, I was like,
okay.
He was ready.
Yeah.
So on that note, because we keep going off the one, okay?
I do apologize.
Okay, so again, because we got to go back again.
Yeah.
Video, the awards.
Yeah.
What you're getting, the tour, the block party.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what are your plans for the end of the year?
For the end of the year?
Yeah. You have anything that you've already planning or getting?
You know what? We putting everything together now, but by the end of the year, everything that I'm putting together and everything that I'm doing should make sense.
Right.
By that point, by the fourth quarter, it should all make sense, and I feel like everything's gonna be real prosperous around that time.
See?
So. It's grind season.
It's grind.
Everybody, and salute to everybody that's out there doing their thing, because it ain't easy.
It's
not. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't easy. People think they can just wake up and pick up a microphone and start rapping. It don't happen like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't built for that. So to the ones that's doing their thing and making these moves, man, shout out to you, man. I ain't gonna start saying names because they're gonna get mad at me if I don't say their name. But shout out to everybody doing their thing 100.
Yeah.
So because you know Spotlight of Columbus, and I've talked to you about this, is pretty much a platform for not just artists but entrepreneurs, anybody that has a craft that they actually want to talk about. They want to, they want people to be a part of. They want to work to grow. Yeah. What would you tell somebody that's wanting to be that rapper, that artist, that person? What do you think? What is the key thing that you think that they need to have to make it? Or to, because it's not, just like you said, it's not overnight. Yeah,
it's not. You're going to always have that person or those people that tell you ain't shit. I mean, is that I got to keep it clean?
No.
I'm too late now.
No, you're good.
I'm
keep going. We on internet radio. Go on and spit your juice.
We all done had those people in our lives. No matter what you do, you're going to have those people that try to tell you can't do it, or you're not supposed to be doing it, or you should try to do this instead of that, and try to take you off of your focus. If it's your purpose and you feel like it's what God told you to do and put in your heart to do, don't ever stop doing it, no matter what nobody say to you. Period. Point blank. That's the best game that I can give.
So, in other words, stay focused and be determined.
Stay focused, be determined, and don't stop. Don't ever stop, no matter what. Don't give up. Don't stop. Keep going and going and going and going.
And that's what they need to hear. Yep. That's what they need to hear.
Straight up.
I'm so glad. And the thing about it is, the one thing I loved about when we as a group, when we were, with Deepest Entertainment, and that's no matter if we, we haven't seen each other.
That's for life.
That's but when we were together, like on a constant basis, the one thing I loved about you guys as the older, the older ones compared to them, is like you literally grabbed them up and you know what I'm saying, and made sure not that they were safe, that they knew what was going on, and had them in everything.
That's important.
Even when they didn't know, like he didn't know, he didn't know what he wanted to do. You guys made it like it was just true, like family, no matter what. This is what you got to do. This is the grind, and you were direct with them, even when they didn't want to hear
straight up,
didn't want to hear it at all.
Yeah, you see now you got your superstar right here, man. I heard that song I was playing. I was fired.
Yeah,
I was fired, man.
I got a good solid team, bro.
There it is.
That's all I can They make sure they got me, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then with you, I think that honestly, if it wasn't for you and Hands, I wouldn't have been brought around or seen any of this side of the work. And ever since then, I've been grinding. I slowed down because I need to work on my craft. But now, everything plays back now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that, big bro.
No doubt, man. No doubt. That's for life.
And he didn't know you were coming until yesterday.
Yeah.
For real?
I didn't even tell him.
She surprised me.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, Mom, who do we have tomorrow?" And I was like, "Scrape." He was like, "Who?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Scrape." He was like, "Whoa!"
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm here anytime y'all want me here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. Anytime you have anything that you're promoting that you want us to, you already know I put everything out on my page anyway. The minute it comes out that you do, I didn't get that video though that I do want to put out there, but I throw everything out the minute you get it.
Always.
Or I'll call you out the blue like I do. I know. I catch you sometimes. You like she just calls out the blue with stuff because I'll be like,
hey, okay,
I'm at this concert. I can get you on right now.
Yeah.
And you be like,
Yeah.
I was like, don't even worry about it. If you can't be, we got something else that's coming.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
for sure.
Because he did say that when he comes back, because I did pull some stuff that we had for you, and he was really like, oh man, he's good.
Yeah.
So when he comes back,
I'm ready. Things is different now, so that
it's never going to be different. With the kids.
You never know.
You already know. I already got your back on that no matter what.
100.
So, that's never going to be a problem. But you always know when the opportunity comes, you're going to always be the first person to call.
There it is.
Always. And that's bad because I talked to him like he was cool as heck. And now I can't remember his name.
I don't think you should have said that on radio.
Who do we go to?
Even when you whisper, we can hear you, right?
Yeah,
so just saying it to them. If we can hear the headphones.
When you and Meech went to the concert, but he was so messed up he couldn't even get on stage.
Oh, you talking Joel Santana? Not Joel.
Joel.
It was Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jim Jones. That's
they mess with Ohio heavy though too. So.
Yeah, he does, and he did say he was like the minute, but it was his birthday.
Oh, that dude was lit.
Oh, but he was having so much fun, but he never did get on the stage.
Jimmy stayed lit,
everybody, man. It was everybody else. But the thing about it is, I was glad that he was going to give us that opportunity to let you come on, and be be, come out for him.
Yeah.
But that's the second time. You remember the very, very first time? Because me and Sean was going at it like, no, I want him on here. Sean was like, it's too, we ain't even got nothing set up. And I was like, no, I want him on here. What was that first? I forget. It was the very first time that I wanted you. I actually had you where you were going to be opening for somebody. And I can't even remember who it was, but it was like I was telling Sean, give me $500 so I can get him on here. Because they was like, it's $500 and you would have like this whole amount of time.
Oh, my God.
Before all of the big groups came on. And it was actually Jay-Z was one of the ones that was supposed to be coming on there. It was Jay-Z and it was a bunch of other ones that was coming, but it was like,
it wasn't the Rock the Mic tour, was it?
It might have been the Rock the Mic.
Okay, I was on that one.
That wasn't it then because we couldn't get you. It was like the last minute thing when they actually said that you can get on.
Okay.
And we were just going back and forth and Sean was like, it's too much. He's like, it's too late for contracts. They trying to get, and I was like, y'all want them on. We were back and forth.
Ooh, I would have crushed that one.
You would have. I was but it doesn't matter because, like I said, anytime something comes, I'm always like, I get backstage. I'll be like,
always.
I done made the badges. I done found what the badges look like. And you remember how we used to do that and get back there somehow.
I don't think you need to be saying that on
It don't matter. I know the promotional guys. They still gonna give it to me. It's just that I'm gonna get the badges. Yeah, I'm gonna get the badges. But but the thing about it is, I really like the adrenaline you bring to your show. It's not just the shows though. It's just like you had that adrenaline, like just like you came in here, like on a constant. When I'm on the phone with you, you had that adrenaline. So and that's what I like about you all. It's nothing like you one way on stage, you're another way when you're off stage. Right. It's like it's a constant.
Yeah, man.
Like on a regular
24/7.
Yeah. So with this one right here, now that you see where he's going, you see what he's doing so far, what would you tell him now?
Man, keep going. You on the right track.
Oh, I ain't stopping.
You can't. Yeah. You can't stop. You know what I'm saying? You looked up to some of the best. You know what I'm saying? And now you becoming one of the best yourself.
I'm trying, man. For real.
Just take that and run with it. Don't stop, bro. Don't let nobody stop you. Not even your girl.
Oh, she
100.
Oh, you already know. She's the one that's really pushing me too, though.
Yeah.
She for a while I was just like, I was real negative in my thought process of how I want this to go out. Yeah. She was like, you can't be like that. Yeah. You got a gift, you got to display it, and it's gonna touch somebody regardless.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure, and that's good that she's supportive like that.
That's why I say she my Erykah Badu.
There it is. Stay focused, man.
Badu. And then
you love her, don't he?
Must be love. I need y'all to relax.
I'm saying when the Teddy Bear names come out, it's love. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, that's
listen.
Because what else would it be?
You ain't gonna do
Your lover.
We ain't gonna do that.
No, I'm just playing.
He said, but do be do. I never heard a dude say that word. So that's
it. She Badu. You see how Badu switched up everybody that she done been with, right?
Yeah.
That's
and only love can do that. Yeah. Sorry, bro. That's what it's called.
Only love.
We're just gonna leave that there.
There it is. As long as you know.
For the world listening, he did not deny it. But we're just going to move on. You got to look at that fine print right there.
And you know how I feel about the girls.
Yeah.
You know,
she's been over to mom's house.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Is she?
She's a good girl. Yes. From what I'm seeing right now, she's a good girl because you know the other one she bought in, I done about tried to strangle them up, jack them up. Tell them I'm coming to their home.
I'm just gonna leave that one there. I'm just gonna leave that one there.
You know how it was. Yeah.
But the blessing, let's just talk about the blessing. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Denise. We love us.
Again, can we just leave that there?
We started on my girl.
Yeah. All right.
Look at it.
All right. Dang, yeah, I'm blushing, y'all. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So she's a good girl. Finally,
that's
Lord
good.
Jesus.
So you needed to go through that to get to where you're at now.
Oh, it's the best.
Is that what it was?
That's what it is.
Okay.
It's the trial and tribulation, and then you know when you got the grace right there.
Yeah, because actually for any male, for the male artists, I don't know how it is for females, but the male artists, they be like, it's like if we do something or write something, we actually look for that consignment from our lady. Like somebody be on the couch and we say something, you be like, hey, you hear that? But if they not there, it's like, damn, no, like where's she at? I'm not even so when you're on the radio and you sing and you engineer and you about to like you're getting put under a different bulb right now.
Yeah.
So for you, just when you said that nickname, are you in love? So
yeah, man.
Whoever you are out there, I ain't met you. Cool. Like, keep doing what you're doing for my man's here, because he's gonna you're going to be the reason why he advances.
She actually gave me feedback on the song that you just heard. She was like, "It can be better because I know your voice." I was just like, "Let me go right back in there."
Cool. That's dope.
She was like, I was just like, "Let me go back in there, and then I'm gonna throw you the other one." She shared it with her pops. Her pops was like,
"Oh, that's real support."
I mean, she
like him.
That's good.
Yeah, because support is hard to get. So when you get internally and they prove
that's the thing. So now that I'm taking a back seat to that part, which I won't say I take a back seat because I'm
she just know I'm in good hands now.
But yeah, I don't mind that person because I know it's genuine, not because they looking for a come up on their own. You know, it's
and I'm pushing her as well. Like, if we gonna make it, we're gonna make it together. It don't matter where we at. I want you to be like right there. It don't have to involve my career, because when I make it, we gonna make it. Yeah. I just want you to love what you're doing before we even take off.
Got you.
That's basically what it's been.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you're going downtown to get the certificate?
No.
Oh,
we're not there yet.
Listen.
We're not there.
See, big boy, you
We're not there yet. I can answer that.
You see that? You see what you did, right?
But you NASCAR, though, that was too fast.
Bro sound like he was ready.
No.
He sound like he was ready.
Oh, it's not even like that. I'm saying
it was just a question.
I want her to be great too. That's what it's. That's basically what I'm saying.
I'm doing
oh my God! See, I'm done.
Y'all. The only part y'all forget me. All you do was ask.
I'm still young. I'm still young.
Mom jumped in like,
no, she's not
my baby.
But we ain't doing that yet. We ain't doing that.
He got to focus on stuff he has to do first before he start just, I'm
not trying to listen.
Don't do it.
Listen, I didn't came out of being crazy. I'm in my same world and living the same life. So.
But that one day you're gonna wake up and be like, yeah, I'm about to make some plans. But you're gonna tell nobody. It happens every minute. They're gonna be like,
I got a mistake.
Like, because there's been a couple of times I was online looking at rings and looking at houses. Just that thought, like, what would that be? You know what I mean?
Yeah, not until this music.
So I have another question of the day.
Okay.
Another question of the day, because I love the fact that my son is like that, but I still tell him to be.
I've been like this though.
But I still tell him to be cautious. Mm-hmm. And on my note, and on the other hand, he tells me I'm too much like a guy.
There are females like that.
But I don't feel like I'm like a guy.
Yeah, I can see like you don't.
Okay.
Because with me, it's like, okay, like I've been in, like with certain situations. I've been in a very, very, very long time. Mm-hmm. But and I will say that it was me that was like, when we got to that point, we were just talking about this actually, that I got like, oh my God, no, because then that, like, the paper, like, it's real with the paper. Yeah. It's real with the paper. I mean, all the way down to having a wedding dress.
Hey. No.
So you the runaway bride?
The ring?
You the runaway bride?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a very good movie.
Okay. With that, it's not, and I'm gonna say
you call me a guy, I'm a guy.
No, what I'm saying is, you've gotten, and this is for the female that I'm with as well. She's gotten used to doing it herself. So when an actual man comes into that, y'all don't know how to.
No, that's not the same, because she's young and she's just.
No.
I was with the relationship that I'm talking about. This was like decades of.
I know that, but
so you can't put it. No.
I think he's talking about the independence
mentality. Yeah,
because like since a little time I know you, you don't even like when I say no. You hate. Bro, she give me something and I'm like, it's all right. She gets pissed, just all right, but smiles. I'm like, no. But when I say it's good, then she gets like, you're a dominant black woman.
No, well, that's not it. Let me tell you. You know me.
Yes,
you know me.
She always goes up from the audience.
You see that?
You said, yes, ma'am, I do.
He does know me. Mm-hmm. But my thing is like, if you want to be there for me, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, and I love that. But I'm not gonna make that, because I've been there where I have done that, where I've let where that person has said, okay, I got this, and they don't have this, and then it's still up to me to make sure. So I don't put myself in a situation anymore where I'm dependent on somebody. It's more or less like if you're doing it, that's great, and I love it and love you for doing it.
I think you were talking about just accepting that immediate fact, like because you are hard. I watch how you talk, and I watch how you talk.
You're very dumb.
She almost cussed Fiverr out. Yeah. Until I had to talk to her, like, let's just read this a little bit. Like, she's so...
You know who Fiverr is?
Yeah. That's right. Of course you do. You ain't got to do a scenario.
I'm telling you exactly what I want, I'm showing it to you. I'm making it very clear.
That's not what it was. That's not what it was.
She couldn't.
No. Told you she was a gangster. Stop it. She couldn't open up a damn email.
I did open up the email.
Listen, she couldn't open up the email, so we got into her account. And I said, that's why the email doesn't exist, because you had to finish filling it out. And she calmed down. She was ready to kill everybody.
I told you she was a gangster.
And all we had to do was read that one page.
She's a G.
But my thing is, it was like 3 different ones. That was the third.
I'm just going off that one
email. Yeah, exactly. So at that point, I had got frustrated because I'm like, what is it that you're not understanding? And we've gotten 3 different commercials, and you're still not doing exactly what I want you to do.
Yeah.
He's stressing me like you need a commercial, but I don't want to put. You know how I am.
Yeah.
I don't want to just put anything out.
Nah, I gotta be right.
Yeah. So if it's not right, I don't want it. And then you're not getting ready to sit up there and ask me to do a survey on you. If I'm not happy with what I got, so they'll say, so when I did it, he was like, well, what do I got to do to make it where you give me a better survey? Do what I asked you. Do your job.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence. If it's something that I got to pay a little bit more for, say that, but don't just give me crap when I'm asking you for this.
And that's boss talk, man.
And I've always been like that.
That's it. That's it.
It's great.
She threw out the whole thing. I was going out the part that she asked me.
You don't know.
So don't try to throw all that out there.
It was true.
There's 3 sides to every story.
Yeah.
No, I don't know of 3. I know of my side.
See? Listen, right when you just said that.
But this is
no, not that. We're talking about the metaphor for what you just said. It just backed up what I was saying.
What did he say?
Oh my God! That's what I'm saying.
She's not gonna.
We wasn't going with the literal. We're going with the metaphor. Oh my God!
Metaphor of what?
Okay, nothing. That was you had to be there. You had to be there.
No,
I'm here.
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
Not here.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so bring me here.
So what we're saying is, it's not the way that you handle business. It's the way you handled. And I don't know where you went with that.
Wasn't business.
I don't know where you went with that. That's not what I was.
No, it's just your dominancy. Like it's just wow. Like it's aggressive.
Yes.
You can come across as very aggressive.
I'm doing good.
That's what we're not saying.
I'm doing good.
We're not saying you're not.
If anybody's watching the show, please tune in to when we first started, and you'll see her change her face.
Call in
4 times. Call in 30 seconds. She smiled, frowned, got upset, and crossed her eyes. This was
outside of Columbus on YouTube.com for real.
Oh, look, all he was saying was sometimes, we're not saying everybody.
At times.
What we was trying to just get across was sometimes it's hard for women to let men in. Regardless of the story, the background. Once a woman gets to a standpoint to where she's hot, then it takes more than another hawk to kind of break that wall down.
So you think, you think with me, okay, I'm going to put it out there. So you think with me and your dad's relationship, when it was
out here now.
Okay,
let's
so with that relationship, you think I was acting dominant on that, or was I trying to be?
I would say there's more. There was
okay, because great no.
This is a crucial man.
Okay, this is.
I'm gonna say
he's basically gonna answer this right.
Like basically, Dad had to choose his battles on that, and you won all of those battles because he loved you that much. Being like dead serious. A lot men
is getting real.
Like men in general, when we really truly love a woman, we will go to that back end and be like, okay, I'm gonna let you have this one.
Yeah.
But it's a certain time and a place that we have to assert, like, listen, because you're not listening. You hear me, but you're not listening. And that's where a lot of people get confused, and a lot of battles get lost, and a lot of relationships that could have been really, really good go sour because a lot of people don't want to see the other person's view on what it is. Like it can be as small as this plate ain't clean enough.
So on that note, because that's the key thing right there, what you said. On that note, you don't find that there was multiple times that you're.
I said both. I didn't just say you. I said both.
Okay, yeah, that was that stubborn with your dad, like
because he needed to be at that certain point in time because he had let you. He
let me.
Bam, here it goes. He let me. She said there was a lot of things that he gave in on, and you took control. Like dead serious. It's.
Like he's saying, tap out, nigga.
I can't do it.
Tap out.
I can't. I got to be that voice.
Y'all need to have this talk on the ride home.
It's a lot of battles that men don't try to win because it's a losing game when it comes to argument because you don't need. I feel like we don't need to argue. We can talk about this, and once we talk about it, we can. That means that we can fix this.
Okay, so on the times that I just like you said, on those times where I'm like, I would back off. And I would leave because I knew I needed to just
But you know the reason why you did that because when you leave, no, because just like in women, if he was to storm out and you've gotten your point across and he just storms out and leave and you're upset. You're irritated.
I never got upset.
Okay, Mom. We're just going to end that. I'm
just saying because this is what because all kidding aside, I would de-escalate. I would de-escalate and leave the situation just so it wouldn't be a confrontation. But when I get back, then it would be a confrontation with the children, the kids, because he would literally. Like get irritated with things that with them, and so they would get mad at me because they's like, "Okay, you leave," and then he takes it out on us. Which takes it out on us doesn't mean like he's hitting them or anything like that.
He was just upset. He was just irritated because he wasn't able to get his point across like he wanted to, and that's just in any man. If you don't see that, man. If you were not trying to see what I'm trying to say, it kind of makes it frustrating. To a point that you just got to stop because it's not. It's
but that's what I would do. But that's what I would do
again. But you're not. Y'all both didn't see each other's view because y'all both wouldn't be in this situation. And it's not even a situation.
Yeah, because I think it's better
right now.
Exactly. But I think it's better now.
But it took a while for y'all to just reset instead of resetting in this relationship.
Maybe if you would have made that pie like you did today, things be. I missed.
Oh, I was too busy. I didn't cook it.
I was joking.
I know.
But I'm just saying.
I'm just talking about. I was in work mode. I was in work mode. Then.
Me and my mom are complete opposites, but in a lot of views and a lot of thought processes, I think of both sides versus just mine. Because I know if I really want something to work, I have to see somebody else's view. But I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to yell or anything like that. We have to find a way to agree.
Like a common
ground. Instead of walking away with some
talk about stuff.
Okay, give us a minute because we have opinions that's actually coming in.
Okay.
Now, you can give us a call at 614-781-0754. I have a Mr. David that said women have a hard time telling the truth. I would love to hear your opinion.
That was his opinion
on radio and why you feel that way.
Why is it why?
Because I want to know.
Have to do why? He can't just talk opinion and just
because I want to find out because maybe I can understand it a little better on why he said that.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Of course.
Without an explanation.
But that's what the radio show is for, to tell why you feel that way.
If you want to tell why, he probably would have typed it too. I don't think he would have talked.
Just call 614-781-0754 on the. This is another question of the day. How do you feel as far as relationships when it comes to a dominant woman?
Man.
Yeah, man.
Now with 30 minutes ago in the spotlight of Columbus.
For real?
Ooh, that was quick.
I just looked at the top 4 and was like, wow. Yeah. Actually it's 28. I'm over here like, oh.
So okay. What do you think on that? That's great. Just I know you probably got a lady, and
I love a dominant woman.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like a woman that expects me to do
everything
and think of every single thing.
Preach.
I like a woman that know what she wants and go after what she wants.
Okay.
That's why you got the bell. When you make points like that, you're supposed to hit the bell. No. One time. Nobody's trying to get customer service. Just hit it one time.
And it take a strong man, you know what I'm saying, to be with a strong woman.
Fact.
True.
That is. So
I got a question.
Now that is a fact.
I got a question.
Okay.
Right.
What was it? You know, I'm about to go there, bro.
Yeah.
Was it Ozzy? Was it Seven? Was it Ness? Was it these angels that left us? Is what's really bringing the energy out of everybody all over again? Like,
yeah, man.
Really?
Because we losing those legends.
We losing so many, man.
Yeah, I know.
And like with us, and then my cousin Will Brown, Brownsville. You know, he just passed away a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. It makes you wanna. It makes you say, you know what? F the dumb stuff, man.
Yeah.
Let's get this ball rolling. Let's get it popping.
Almost like you reminded me why I want to get into it, and why I got into it to get up out of here.
Yeah.
I slacked. Let's go.
Yeah, and rest in peace to all them brothers, man. That's for real. A lot of people don't know this. He's been inspiring me for the last 2 years.
You and a bunch of other people.
And that's my
too.
little bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I helped Ness a lot, you know what I'm saying, to become what he is, man. But that man, he took it to levels that I didn't even know he could take it to.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? He started, my younger brother started inspiring me.
And then
That's waking me up and getting me back on my game. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's really dope because like even when I was putting TLG on stages, when we was rocking stages together, when we was on the in and out of business and everything, I was like, you know, I'm still with Wise Cocky Club and everything, but you see how that was just trying to
Wise another one. I gotta go see him tonight, matter of fact.
Oh yeah, it just that's why, like, when my birthday just passed, February 26th, I dropped a mixtape called "I'm Not Finished."
Yeah,
and the reviews on that is very dope. And it's not getting at nobody. I'm just like, because when you said that, you was like, "Nah, I got it." I was like, "That's how," you know. I'm like, I'm not done.
Yeah, man.
And I just like, because I never got to meet, you know, say Ozzy. Or I think I met Ozzy and Ness, but I didn't mesh with them. But you know, Seven was my DJ.
Yeah,
remember, Plus Radio was just down the hall.
Yeah, man.
And you know, we got that area now over there. We got 3 studios down there that we rent. Oh man,
you about to have a whole floor in the minute.
Oh, you ain't seen upstairs.
Nah,
we got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
But
I just think it's really dope because Wise, you know, hit me up and you gave me some information. I was just like, and then I talked to F.
Yeah,
and I'm like. And
shout out to F Dot.
And you know, Infinite.
Shout out to
Infinite already paid for his video, so he just waiting to get time. You know, he got the first baby and everything.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, are we really about to do this again?
Yeah, bro.
Because it's coming.
I'm gonna tell you, here's the thing, man. People don't pay attention to the fact that hip hop is only 30 or 40 years old. Period.
True.
It ain't been around that long. All the other genres of music been around since forever.
Right.
So hip hop hasn't had the opportunity to mature and grow up yet. So when people say, "Oh, it's you got to be this age or you got to be," you know what I'm saying?
They don't understand that it's always growing.
It's always growing. And a lot of the artists in the game, like Fab and Jada, just dropped a banger.
Freddie vs. Jason.
Come on, man.
You know that intro. I was like,
intro.
I was like, I get it.
Yeah, man.
I get it.
It's like when you know you got it, and you know in your heart you still got it, bro. There's no reason to stop.
And you make a valid point because a lot of people say, you know, hip hop and rap is dead, but I was like, hip hop and rap are the only genres of music where now they got to make other branches to explain the other parts of hip hop is going on. They got the trap music. You got the. I get a boys credit. They got the mumble rap because they're business. They're doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's still
they're setting.
You can't even knock them young boys, man.
That's what they do. So you got the trap music. You got the mumble rap. You got the. I'm even throw. I know that people don't like when I say. I even throw kind of like that EDM into it a little bit because Lil Jon kind of. They kind of so you got to that's that hip hop part because you know back in the day everything was more tempo.
Yeah,
that's just a little bit further. You know, instead of 150, they hit like 225.
Yeah,
we get it.
Yeah.
So I just that's why you know every genre that come out it lasts so long, but hip hop is the one that's it went to like a certain distance and it had to branch it to more. So now the tree is bigger and better.
Yeah.
So when I heard the business, like I'm like TLG, I was like, man, yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
I was like. Because
we cooking.
Because you don't know that you made history in Columbus a long time ago.
Long time ago.
When you did with the DJ Envy thing.
Yeah, man.
And look where DJ Envy at now.
Yeah, man.
So your catalog still shows something that somebody can aim to, because a lot of people don't win Columbus because it's like a monkey see monkey do. It's hard for us to see the bigger thing because we don't have a lot of things. Just you don't just see Diddy driving down Cleveland Avenue in 11. We don't see that. So people's dreams are limited sometimes. But things like that, things like Young Wise when he had that movie deal, he did that Hollywood little movie video with the
See MTV too.
Yeah,
people don't even know. You got learning history.
Don't know about that at all. But that's what I'm saying. So when I heard, I was like TLG. I was like, okay,
yeah, bro.
So that y'all motivated me. Yeah. I've been Nightlife Records since previous way back. Yeah. So I just put 2 artists in on. I started from scratch.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like, I feel it again. It's coming. So this go around when we do spend that money, I think we know more now. Yeah, because back then, the money was so tight between all of the clicks that we had. Wise was doing everybody's clothes and everybody. And to this day, he got the I paint everything on IG. I would love for him.
Who's dope, man?
Yeah, because Prophecy Records, Deacon Change just got back on Facebook,
bro. Deacon,
I was like, what?
That's my brother.
And Reese, and hold on, Reese, and Dez, they got the Black Box page back up.
Shout out to Black Box. Come on, man.
Listen,
we're dying to that, man.
Oh man, yeah, come on, man. Yuck and all them still out there, but when Diamond was out, when he came out, it was like 50. Yeah, it was just crazy, man. And then he just disappeared. He had to go sit down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they messed up his truck, and he had to go sit down. He had the house stage. Oh, yeah, man. I think who else? Who else was making a comeback? Shoot, I don't know, but for so far, it's like maybe 4 strong clicks. It's like if it keeps going. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem again. Yeah, this is about to be a crazy summer, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Though. Nah, I ain't gonna say summer. Don't say spring. I think because bro, Wise got 2 projects dropping within a month of each other. He about to drop like Godzilla Godzilla, I think probably dropped rather today. Also dropped today. Yeah, and then he got the project with D1 about to come out. Yeah, I just dropped the mixtape and I just started a new mixtape from that. It's a lot of gas. I got one dropping in like 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And me and .com working on another one. And also I gotta shout out my bro Nix. You know what I'm saying? Battle rapper of the year. You know what I'm saying? I love this Nix. The crew, man. It's just the crew, man. And I think that helped too because Nix didn't stop. Nah, never. And listen, man, when I hit him up on Facebook, he's like, bro, whenever you need, boom, boom, boom. And right when I was about to reach out, I seen the click and I got the word of the click. I was like, also, I gotta go extra hard now because history's about to repeat itself. Yeah. Because you may not know, at one point in time, I was running a bunch of clubs out. I would put them back on stage and we would kick it. But then it'd be like after the show. Yeah. And then a lot of these people grew like personal relationships. Yeah. And then years later, DJ King 7 was my DJ. I didn't know that he was engineering and doing music. I was like, this is too much. And now, that move is about to be even greater than it was back then. And now we got the outlet. We got a better outlet. WTMH Radio. Yes, like I said, we got the labs down the hall. Got the labs upstairs. We got the magazine. It's a lot different now. I think in an awesome way. Yeah, because if we would have moved in what we do now, we probably would have been out of here. Oh yeah, absolutely. There was too much money that. It was a lot of money. Yeah, it was a lot of money that was lost. Yeah. It was a lot of money that couldn't get accounted for. More But somebody say, hey, we're out this club, you can make this much money back here, let's have fun. Yeah. Who y'all put on the roster? We ain't put 20 artists, we put 10 clicks and be like, let's go. That joint. Yeah, Unified, Prophecy, TLG, Black Box, Nightlife Records. Sour Cream was trying to do their thing back then with us too, but they kind of stayed on the other side of town. Yeah. That's a lot of you. A lot. Critty Mac, Ty Wills. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Wally be Willis Records. Wow. Wally. You know what I'm saying? He's still out there though. He's still been out there. Another one. Yeah, but he ain't never gonna stop. Wally gonna be 50 out there. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't gonna stop. Still going hard. And he did the commercial deal too. Yeah, with the washroom. Yeah. I said, look at what I ain't know. I didn't even know he did it. I was just he don't stop. I said, look at Wiley, man. Everywhere you look, so I think it's really dope. And it is, man. If everything goes according to plan, I think History Repeating Itself will be a dope ass show to even put together called History Repeats Itself. Yeah. And put every click in there because even Fox with Unified Records, he hooked up with he part of the Rack Pack.
Yeah,
and they just got a little Sony deal out of Columbus, bro. Yeah, it's low distribution, but they got it.
But they got it.
And it's really legit. Yeah. Not like the Sony deal that they gave me at Scully's where they put me in the seminars, which worked out. Yeah. It's I'm like this. For the ones who make fun of us, there's a lot of us old heads that's about to tear some stuff up.
Man, about to shut it down, man.
So on that note, with everything you guys are saying as far as how long you've been in it, and that's why I haven't been saying anything, because I wanted the history. Yeah, I wanted, our audience need to hear that history as far as this, because they need to know that it's not an in and out, or that all I got to do, just like you said, is pick up that mic and I got it. It's about being on that grind every single day, consistently, 24/7, to make sure that what's running it's going to maintain, no matter how old you are, anything else, because just because you're not right there in the front don't mean that you can't actually you can make more money in the back, back scenes and things like that, but you always got to have that hustle mode.
And don't worry about what the next man is doing. You
just focus on you.
You can salute them, man, congratulate them.
Exactly.
Learn how to have a lighter heart, man. It's like you ain't got to be angry, just support that and use it as motivation for your stuff.
Right, because you never know, that person that you see that has made it, you don't want to talk about them, because that might be the person that helps you get to where you need to be later on down the line. Because it's also about not what you know, but who you know.
Yes.
Because I think with a lot of things that's going on with me, it's about the networking that I've done that's put me in the situations and the opportunities that I have had, along with having that talent.
Right. Yeah. It all plays that factor. I think the big aspect of everybody working, it's not like with me, everybody's coming back, but it's not the talent, it's the real energy, like the entertainers. Because back then, half of us were just doing it because we could. But we entertained good. Yeah, like they came out 20 deep wearing the same thing.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back with Mr. Scrape, because we're gonna have you actually entertained before you leave.
We're gonna play that song.
Exactly. This next break. So please stay tuned. WTMH Spotlight of Columbus will be right back.
Boom.
Damn notifications. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I think I better let it go. Gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I had to let her know, I gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I let you know, I used to want the shorty with the fattest ass, until I learned them shorties cost a lot of cash. All I needed was a Kim K. Wish I knew Jay telling cut Chris Humphries like Kanye, cause I really need her. I used to want Serena, till I saw her twerk, then I realized I don't need her. Ho, fuck Rihanna after Chris hit her. He turned her to a savage. Now she thinking that she the baddest. It's a good thing Hov had a good beat though. Learned from my mama how she dealt with Matthew Knowles. He was cheating and Tina took it until she couldn't do it. He tore up the family for some pussy looking stupid. Drake fucked Karuchi after Breezy made her famous. Even Wiz wife Amber after Ye left her brainless. Black China wasn't that Kardashian fame. Went from Tiger to Rob, she upgraded her lane. See what I'm saying? I think I better let it go. Gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I had to let her know, I gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I let you know. And everywhere I go, I see the same damn hoe. So-called bad bitches be flexing texting on their phone, but they never had a home. Still living with their mama. All they do is stay at home, seek attention, then it's home. Find this where it's nigga thirsting, then they getting for their paper just to keep up with the Joneses. Buying hair and fixing makeup, trying to be like all the bitches on the TV screen. She don't want a nigga working who ain't chasing a dream, so what are you chasing? She want the stardom and the fame, so they want the ballin' nigga with the Audi and the chain. Cause she seen Tip poppin' and Tiny doing a thing, so she figure find a nigga with pay, she get the same. It's a damn shame, cause now she fucking everybody. Lollipop straight sucking on dick like it's a hobby. You can see it in the face, she screaming, God got me. Good girl gone, just a pretty face and a body, that's why I think I better let it go. Gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I had to let her know, I gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I had to let her know, I think I better let it go. Gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I had to let her know, I gotta let it go. Don't give a fuck about these hoes. I'm feeling better though. Ever since I let you know.
Yeah. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Look. It's like I show up at like 2:45 before the morning. That's some sort of surprise. Just to be sure that you mind. Can see you every day. If I want you on a wedding, they think it's important to try. Applying more than my mind to you. These raps and these rhymes for you. Checking in them shorts that you left sporting for I. Got me thinking I would pay it if your mortgage was high. Come around, I'll rub you down. You give your boy a massage. I'll enjoy it a lot. I think commitment without you an option is it. Got me so optimistic. I feel I should stop and get some things to God. He got me with you. Other men like contenders. Your girlfriend just got to witness what we having. Stop the dissing, baby. Cause I've been on it. Really trying to fix shit. Baby, no lying, you my addiction. Feeling delighted, this life I missed it. All I desire, retire, quit this game that you playing and come with me, you baby. Hey.
Girl, it's like you know me. The way you walking, girl, is you gon' show me. The things you do to me is something so new to me. What must I prove to you to show you you ain't losing me? You know that you led me from the go. I'm down and take it slow.
Yeah.
Case you
It's like, I really like that Nicki Minaj type. Attitude plus you thinking them thighs tight. You more than attractive, I can prove it through action. If you think a nigga acting as if I was Makai Fife. Treat you like that angel God had you designed like bathtub, back rub. After that you had your wine night. Now enter intuition, but when listening signs might appear. I had an ear to understand you the white type. I'm thinking I can hold your ass close to the end. And niggas get the notion, don't approach you again. So ring finger, make a toast and you in. These are the type of things I'm thinking while alone at the crib. Not sure if you the one, but girl, I'm hoping you is. Kept my focus, you was open and no joke or pretend. But like you could be my wife by the time I'm older with kids. So I had to make the song just so you know what it is. Down to meet you, baby, yeah.
You got something else? This is it. Like something like with a like some East Coast type. You got none of that.
Only beats I got in here is like independent underground. So I don't know. I don't have the category set up. But I can. Let me see.
I wish we could throw mine on.
All we need is a 16.
All right, so we on the air, right?
We live, bro.
On the air. We live? All right, so we are live.
Live.
So we are live. Let me get.
I would like to hear what you
I'm telling you, we grew up. It's live.
Listen, this is
camera here.
what's happening, people?
Right.
Oh yeah, we loud. We over here, man. We all eyes on me. So let me tell you, this is my big brother Scrape. I just want him to spit a little quick 16. You know what I'm saying? Just to let him feel it real quick. Cause I know what you brought.
Is this your feel or
Give me something else.
let me see. I'm in Moose's photo right now. Let me see.
There it is. Nah, see, that's that.
Outside.
Yeah, man. I want to get busy for you. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you got something in there.
I don't know. I just don't know what's what.
Oh, okay.
I did something to this a while ago.
That's what I'm saying. What about because I know you had some beats of your own that was like boom, boom.
Nah, I only play out of good Moose stuff. Here we go right here.
That's probably as close as you're gonna get. I got you. Straight TOG. Let's go. I'm the son of the dope man. Raw shit, let it soak in. Call shits, man, with no pen. No shits, man, he goes in. Stick with the flow, matador. Let him down June, waving my red flag like Vegas, sticking my claws in. You niggas featherweight, I levitate. They made me back, stuck in a steel cage with cactus. Landmine, I'ma do it for mankind. I'ma stay on my damn grind. Fuck wasting my damn time. From the depths of them Bolivar streets, poverty, murder, no peace. Niggas that catch you slipping. No peace, mom crying. No peace, God rest your soul. In the ghetto it's a gamble, somebody got to go. Infested with triple beams, digits and dope fiends. Infected with hood rats, killers and broke schemes. Ingested with lust, greed, paper and crack steam. And all of this after Martin Luther had a dream, but fuck it though. Cause ever since skyscraper had the Walkman with that Walkman, industry was flatlined and chalk then. I told you niggas I was coming right. I fell from the sky and I started running right. Listen, food for thought for the needy. Niggas can't see me, so they want to call them Steve B with my Stevie J part of my swag. Got a 98 bop like train, part of my dad. No, really though, your honor, part of my dad. Let him come home so we can be the father he never had. You know that ain't a shot at his pop Charles Savage, who left him in the projects to be a ghetto bastard. No imperfections, I'm imperfection. They tried to picture the y'all and I caught that interception prime time. High stepping down the sideline, flexing. You funny style niggas, go play that sideline stressing. Cause I don't know whether that's swag or cross-dressing. How they wearing all them tight ass jeans, long dresses. Talking about they shooters, they killers, man, where them straps at? Them niggas got them Ja Rule bullets, never clap back. Even if they do, they on some J Reed shit. I'ma live forever on my Joe Smith shit. Yeah, third circle veteran. Bret Hart flow, execution of excellence. Yeah.
Jerry, do you hear that? That's vintage right there.
That was perfect.
Come on.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Come on.
That's my baby. Right there.
Yeah, we've been YouTube guys on play the whole time. And she on her live on this live, so
I'm definitely playing that back. Hey, come out for real. That was that man right there.
That's right there. That's
Big
right
Scrape,
there.
baby.
So that be one too, dog.
That worked for sure. That worked for sure. So, okay.
Okay, so now we at the end of the show. I want you to tell everybody that's listening how they can hear your music, where they can find you at, everything.
You can Google Scrape the Great, Scrape THEGREAT, or Scrape the Great, or you can just Google Big Scrape. You can hit me up on Facebook.com, Scrape the Great Richardson, IG Scrape 614. Just Google Scrape the Great or Big Scrape, and you're gonna find me. 100.
100.
Man, that was dope. So I got one more question. This is gonna be my last question, man.
Yes, sir.
How do you see your 2018 ending for your music career since you got the fire back up?
Yeah. By the end of the year, I feel like I'm going to be a household name around this whole country, man. I feel that in my heart, man. And I know what I got to do to get there, and I'm going to do it.
Okay.
100, man.
And you always got our support. You got
straight up.
Me,
I know that.
Sean,
the fam. I know it. The fam.
Sean is definitely Columbus Diddy.
Yeah. Shout out. He's definitely Columbus Diddy. He is. And he make it happen.
Right.
There it is.
So, of course, we're going to keep up with you. Of course, you are always welcome to come back.
No doubt. I appreciate it, man.
But all those rappers out there,
get your game.
This is vintage. This is raw. This is where you need to be. Everything that they've been talking about is years worth of putting it together and nonstop. It's not, you can't get frustrated because something don't go your way. That should be your motivation to keep going.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
And this is my.
Come on, man. I came up here, man. We had good conversation. We talked about family relationships. We talked about legends. We had pie, man. It was an awesome night, man.
And just for the record, homemade pie. Homemade pie.
Pow. Yeah. I'm trying to get in a Kroger near you. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, you might put them on Cleveland Avenue, man. You don't go to the stores was too much over here.
Yeah, they do. Right. I like your mind. Right.
Exactly.
We got bills, baby.
Yes, sir.
You can take it to Walmart then. Because I know Kroger distribution is trash, but Walmart, they get the job done.
Cleveland Avenue distribution is 100%. I can pay that $35 the vendor right here. Good. 100%.
I'm with that.
So, this is WTMHA.
Yes.
Or I said WTMH Radio Spotlight of Columbus. Hey!
It is. Boom.
Y'all be good. You know we love you. Every single week come out.
Check out that Stay Down video on YouTube. Big Scrape Stay Down on YouTube. Check
we gonna upload that on the Spotlight of Columbus page on Facebook.
Wow, there it is.
For sure.
So if I can find it, it'll be on that page. It'll be up about 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes.
No, it will be.
Yes,
Instagram too.
Instagram page. In 15 minutes.
Send that bad boy to me so I got you.
And I'd like to thank everybody for joining in. I had a great time. Of course, awesome. I feel like I was with family today. You know that. I mean, I truly had a good time. Again, we're going to be following stuff you do. I need you to keep us in charge because we're going to make sure everything goes on Spotlight. Everything.
I got you.
And you know I got you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Always.
And thanks again for tuning in. WTMH Spotlight of Columbus. Love you. See you next Monday.
Peace.
Thank you.